obviously she's gonna come out and preach because she doesn't know how to do her job right. She's messing around. So. Anyway, She's been my dear but now she's called a lie, and now she's been fired.
Okay. Sorry. Okay. Well, glad to hear it. If anything, I'm just disappointed that it took this long for her to just leave already. True, but she, in hindsight, she wasn't going to be of any help to anybody at all. So good riddance to dead weight. That's all I'm saying. Okay. Alright. So, I'm sorry, but if anything, I also wanted you to just listen to music, because I love this music. But look how massive this fucker is. Look at him! He's fucking massive! Like, this... Like, you see his height, right? Oh, sorry. Nice. Yeah, for real. and no, not only that, but I was shorter. And I bet you, remember, I was 5'7" before I transformed. Currently, this character is the current like height that my character is in a roleplay. At 5'11", I was shorter. I was 5'7", and I'm pretty sure at 5'7", this dude was twice my size. Now imagine how Mary felt trying to fight this guy. Getting I don't have an axe, but I have a sword. Anyways, final battle time. Rise again to another day. Mary had to be feral as shit. Yeah, she had to be feral as shit. Yep. Well, she already made a bunch of those we already made a bunch of these comments at each other back then. You already did. Blaze of passion, face a life of dynamite as your spirit burns in time. Your soul burns brighter, your power slow. I replied with, if you can't handle the stuff,
Hold nothing back.
Then why?
Push yourself to your
Then why
limit
are
and
you
me to mine. Ha! Still fighting you, I see. Show me your vaunted fortitude. Soon you will know the full extent of my power. Mine for the taking! Mine for the taking!
Uh-oh.
Of your reflexes.
And there's Zero right now. That was her being controlled by him. Oh, shoot.
A test of your reflexes. Mine for the taking!
He would have. Oh, he would have.
A test of your reflexes!
Nope. Not only that, he was using attacks from other primals too. He used Diamond Dust, Petrification. He used Ramu's Judgment Bolt.
A test of your reflexes! Ah, my soul! How burns!
Uh-oh. And here's Zero.
I know you feel it too. The inferno swelling within you. Come! Let all creation be consumed by our ravenous fervor!
Yes, he
I
did.
have you! Ah! Do not tell me your life's fire is already spent.
We're not done yet.
Yes! Yes! Rise once more! It mustn't end yet!
Ethereal Ray? Oh, dear Lord. Jesus.
A test of your reflexes! I have you! A test of your reflexes! Show me your vaunted fortitude! Have I overestimated your potential?
It's not over yet.
A test of your reflexes! I have you!
I was looking at chat.
Did you not wish to take my head?
I stopped to look at chat.
Mine for the taking! No, not yet. Not until the last of me is spent. Now fall! This is my moment! Our moment!
This is it! We both lost our weapons. Now our fists do the talking. As you can imagine, both me and Mary, we're pulling combos on this motherfucker. glorious end. Welcome to the Hood is crazy. He wasn't just a pretty boy, he was an exceedingly tall fuckhead. Zero returns to the void. The contract broken.
That I should lose again. How disappointing.
Alright, buddy. Have a bit more respect. He was an ass, yes, but he was our equal in strength.
Never have I understood those around me. Understood their obsessions.
What's unnerving? Yes, he matched me and Mary at the same
Besieged by
time.
their banality, the world is a mire of tedium and trivialities.
If Xenos was just... If Xenos said, fuck it, I'ma hunt Meteon, he would have won. He would have won. By himself.
But in these fleeting moments, there is a spark. Blinding. Brilliant.
So as you
Gone. Too soon.
So as you saw in the last stream,
What of
Meteon...
you, my mirror? Born into this world, bestowed name, bid to seek out strife and adventure.
Neither me nor Mary could really move. And we were both just tired. Tired of the battle. Mary's life flashing before her eyes of the locations she's been to.
Was this life a gift or a burden? Did you find fulfillment?
I was part of this journey too. The later part. So when he asked these questions, I saw my journey here in the source. And he passed away right then and there. And so now you understand why I couldn't retrieve his weapon. And the thing is Meteon had left to go create a path for us, but we could no longer walk. So now guess what? The device meant to transport us back to the ship. It came back to us. The final gift from Meteon before she moved on. Not convenience. I told you, Michion left us that. She left to go create us a path, but we couldn't follow that path. The path closed to us because we were fighting Xenos. So instead, she brought back the device in order to teleport us back to the ship. Her final gift before passing on. REASSESS.
Can you hear? Say
If it
must
What's
tend
the
to-
other word?
Open your... Please.
Someone, and
Please.
To them it seemed like we had essentially died, but our spark was still there.
you can't leave us. Not like this. If you do, I'll never forgive you. So come on. Open your eyes and get up.
Also, that is the origination of where my scar came from. There's a scar on my face from my fight with Xenos.
Are you with us? Oh, thank the heavens. For a moment we thought...
Basically. Is everyone alright?
After what you've done, you're the last person to be asking that.
Basically, yeah.
You... How can you keep your promise if you're not here?
Another fine show you've put on, my friend.
A fine show indeed. What were you thinking? Fighting alone? Never do that again. My poor heart couldn't bear it.
Put yourself in our place. If you hadn't returned, how do you think we would feel? And if that sounds harsh, it's because we care.
We tended to thy wounds as best we could. But how is the pain?
You can imagine how hard it was to even get up.
That is gladdening.
Yes.
Grievous as thine injuries were, however, I would counsel repose for a time.
Gladdening! There's nothing gladdening about this.
And then the wrath of the little sister.
When Meteon appeared in here and told us that you were right behind her, we all got our hopes up. But you never came. And when you finally deigned to appear, you're within an ilm of your life. Damn you! Damn you for making us worry!
Oh, those were cries of celebration! Anyway, well, the important thing is that you're all alive and in reasonably good health, and we mean to get you back that way. As for your earlier request, I'm quite certain we're in range to make contact now.
Ah, excellent. Let us announce our return at once.
Reasonably.
I hope you're ready.
While you were unconscious, we set out from Ultima Thule, you see.
Oh.
Can you stand? If so, you may wish to see what's outside.
Oh yeah. Apparently, we were knocked out for the entire trip. We're back.
We're home, my friend. We're home.
And of course, we flew over at a high enough distance for all of the leaders to see our return. I mean, my next great adventure afterwards was literally my whole adventure of going through the universes and the women that have actually joined up with me. And then after like more than 20, I met you guys. Hey, Vitra. And afterwards, it's been history. Doma. After Dawn Trail? Well, we'll see. To be honest, I do want to take a small break from Final Fantasy for a bit. Well, Final Fantasy 14. I wanna play. I have it downloaded, but I haven't played it yet. So I want to. No, I have replayed it. I just didn't finish the game. I want to figure out the whole God situation, or did you do that? Oh no, I didn't do that on my own yet.
Is that? It is! It's the Ragnarok! They're back!
Thank heavens. Truly.
They've done it!
Welcome home. Ah! Yes!
He was the most worried, especially for his children.
Welcome home, everyone!
she's gonna go greet them. Literally in person. She is booking it. The fact Cryle calls her. No, the fact Cryle caught up to her, yeah. Because Tataru is, what's it called? Tataru is a receptionist. Cryle actually participated in combat.
Welcome home!
Oh, shit, right. She did. I'm sorry, did you forget Mary is also Lalafell? You just consider Mary the exception because she's the warrior of light. I'm being that ass. Gonna skip this. Don't be surprised if you get clonked in the back of the head from the flat end of what's it called? From Mary's Dark Knight blade. From the flat end of Mary's greatsword. The ones of the present and the ones of the future. Oh, see this beautiful art?
Dearest mother, dearest father,
Oh.
this
Alpha?
letter will be the very last that I write to you from the Rising Stones.
Right.
As I commit these words to parchment, I fondly recall my journey as a scion.
Canonically speaking, they were supposed to...
From the time I
shut
first
down.
walked into the Order's former halls, to the time I set forth to forestall the final days. At the farthest reaches of the Sea of Stars, we fought the battle of our lives.
No, and Brita. That's what she
Fought
looked like.
against despair itself. A veritable maelstrom of it, fed
there's
by
already
the
Angers.
resignation that dwelled in the hearts of beings not so unlike ourselves. Full oft have I harbored the same malaise. Have I been brought to my knees, crushed by the weight of sorrow and defeat,
Crystal Braves.
convinced that I will never rise again.
They were an organization brought up by Alphino as another part of the Scions,
However,
or to act like the Scions.
I have also known many moments of unbridled joy and happiness.
Yeah, when they disbanded.
By this truth do I find hope within, blooming resplendent, like the Elpis flower. And thus do I endure.
Philomene.
Do I look forward to creating more memories with my friends and loved ones. For from these fertile seeds, yet more hope shall spring forth. And they will grow to become shining lights that illuminate the dark.
I mean, I guess you could say in a way we are disbanded. But I still
Thus believing, I leave the rising stones behind, as will my comrades.
Technically, I still keep the business of the Scions up and running. So when
For, as we have decided, after careful deliberation,
for when we are needed, when the star is under threat again,
we are disbanding the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
we'll arise as one.
There you are, Alphino.
Officially, you will still be inducted as a Scion, and granted your own Link Pearl as well. I have permission to still induct new members as well, so.
Everyone is already gathered in the foyer.
My apologies. I'll be right there. At least, that is what the story will be.
See? At least that is what the story will be, that the Scions will disband.
Sorry to keep you all waiting.
What could you possibly have left to do now?
Oh, just a letter.
I imagine it will be a while before we can gather like this again.
So it must be, if we're to keep up appearances. From now on, it falls to the Grand Company of Eorzea and its allies to deal with the realm's crises.
Yep.
Meanwhile, we shall return to our erstwhile ways.
Precisely. we shall still continue to act in our
Retreating
own ways.
from plain sight to take our place in the shadows once more.
See?
Indeed. For the foreseeable future, I expect that we must work independently as we seek out problems that want for solving.
Essentially, we still work. But we're no longer known as the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. We're just... basically. But we're not trying to kill people. So, I guess you can't exactly call it a Kree type shit.
But a day will come when we face another great challenge.
A background
and
organization.
we will face it together, as we always have.
See? And it did.
As much as I look forward to that day, I do hope it doesn't come anytime soon.
Not only that... yeah, basically. But if anything, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn literally are a gathering of the strongest in the whole source. So.
Well, formal association or no, if any of you should require my services, you need but ask.
You need but ask.
I'll be glad to keep my lance arm honed.
I'll hold you to that. So you had better keep your link pearl on hand.
Ah.
So you really mean to stay, Tataru?
Yeah, this time, try not to be conned into selling it. I kid you not, Jin. Estinian is so bad with money. And kind of bad with direction sometimes.
Oh, someone has to keep the Rising Stones in proper order. And even a super-secret organization requires a super-secret base of operations. To the rest of the world, it will be naught more than a workshop for Eorzea's foremost up-and-coming artisan.
See? Told you.
If you thought our coffers were full to bursting before, just wait till I can devote myself wholly to the crafts.
And you see, Tataru even still keeps up her appearances, but still works to, still works with documents pertaining to, well, relations to the Scions. I'm getting drip
Plotting
from her.
to build a mercantile empire to rival that of Lord Lodorito, are we?
See?
I, for one, look forward to your future successes, Tataru. As do I our next meeting.
If anything, Tataru technically owns 5 of the 10% that I publicly own of the
And with
Eorzea
that,
market.
I believe it is past time you all made ready to depart. Leave no preparations undone or words unsaid, all right? Now, off with you.
And off we are to be just wanderers, in a way. Five? Damn. Yeah, precisely. She owns half of the whole 10%. Well, let's start over here and work our way over to Y'shtola. There has been naught but chaos since the Telepharoi first appeared. Towers, lunar primals, the Empire, the final days. Yet we have weathered it all and lived to see the sun rise on a new day. Yeah, she is. And now that peace has returned. I can finally resume my travels with my grandfather. Perhaps we will go first to Kugane to relax in the bouquets and hot springs. That might be nice. Of course, my journey will not simply be for pleasure. I will collect information on the territory's travel. Perhaps I shall visit Naxia via Doma. You were but an amateur adventurer when we first met, but look at you now. You've grown to quite the fine young lad, just as I always knew you would. One might say I ought to settle down in my old age, but seeing you now has set my adventurous spirit ablaze once more. But the first journey I set out upon will be a long-awaited hot spring story with my dear friend Home. Luxurious. Mary. Seen to your preparations, have you? I'm just making another sweep of my belongings. Wouldn't do to find I've forgotten something halfway to my destination. Oh, in case you hadn't heard, we received new reports detailing the devastation caused by the final days. It appears the situation is gravest in the lands surrounding the bounty, where the sky first began to burn. After that, the calamity was observed in the far north, in Garlemald, and the frozen lands beyond. We also had reports of the heavens catching fire in isolated locations, one of which was an area in the northern empty. Had our quest taken any longer, Charlian too may have come under threat. Thank goodness it's over now. To be sure, blasphemies and lesser beasts may still be roaming about, but these localized crises should be well within the capacities of each nation to handle on their own. The Scions are no longer needed, which isn't to say that we won't help out where we can, of course. As individuals, no more of this order business. For my part, I'll be heading to Garlemald with Alphino. They were among the worst affected. Still need all the help they can get. It won't be easy. An inevitable part of aiding those in need is coming face to face with tragedy. Knowing it doesn't make it any easier, though. That I'll curse my weakness, my inability to fix every problem and save every lost soul. But no matter how much it hurts, I won't give up. I'll do what I can for as many people as I can, begrudging no effort. And should I find myself discouraged, I'll remember you both. Think back fondly to one of our many moments of triumph and the accompanying determined expression. Even though that still annoy me in retrospect, like when you activated the teleporter without warning. And should you hear about me, I want you to remember too. Remember that I'm out there somewhere, trying my very best. Think you can keep up with me? Think you can keep up with me? You asked for it, so you had better watch out. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. The next time we meet, I'll be vastly improved, so don't be surprised when you find yourself marveling at me. Yeah, she very much still holds it against me. I was the one to activate the teleporter too. Mary was focused on trying to make sure that, well, everyone else wasn't dead, you know, while flying about. Literally throwing out heals to everyone to make sure that they weren't, you know, on death's door. Serious, Mary, thou hast spoken with our comrades. Though this parting be not forevermore, 'tis nonetheless occasion for sorrow, akin to a pixie's path. The navigation of such farewells is a perilous endeavor indeed. For their part, however, the Loporrits embark upon a new beginning. Though bereft of its purpose as a vessel, the moon yet remaineth hospitable for the creatures of Aetheris. Thus do our lunar visitors convene with the Forum, intent upon assigning some new and beneficial role to our solitary satellite. Yet, ere that may come to pass, there is much and more each party must learn of the other, a process which doth promise to be eventful, indeed. Says the man who gets lost, worse than Zorro. Wait, who? Ordianger is not the one who gets lost. It's Estinian. To that end, the cadre of Loporrits have gleefully dispersed across our lands in the name of mutual understanding. Not you confusing Ordianger with Estinian. That's crazy. Hydaelyn, 'tis said, did imbue them with her love for all things born of this star. And 'tis Vanna's own nature, I believe, which doth manifest in this irrepressible, inexhaustible curiosity of theirs. Yet, if anything, you can imagine why I, well, hold the Loporrits in high recognition and dearly close to my own heart. One of the last, well, creations as she left behind. Having witnessed that which they strove to achieve, I wish most keenly for their long labors to be rewarded, that their abiding affection for man results in a boon for all. Yup. Yeah. Moreover, I hope to continue our acquaintance and share in such knowledge as they see fit to impart. You are the first to truly understand them. We don't talk about that. Dost thou think so? The Loporrits are certainly possessed of a unique outlook, and it hath been my pleasure to act as their facilitator upon this star. Mayhap I might yet serve as a bridge betwixt them and our fellow man, as Mon Brito once did for me. Aww. But I shall digress no further. This day should belong to the scions of the seventh dawn, to mine incomparable companions. Oft times hath mine reticence caused thee grief, and mine actions spurred allies to suspect betrayal. And yet, here amongst you I still stand. No amount of words could express my gratitude for thine acceptance and forgiveness. Thus, instead, I do proffer my humble support. Oh, yes. Yeah. I hate commercials.
It fills you even now, doesn't it? The hunger to bite down, right? Yakina. To feel the warmth, to bite down, my Yakina. To feel the warmth fill your mouth and run over even as you drink deep. Good.
Oh yeah, that yes, that rap was the only exception. Thus, instead, I do proffer my humble support. Be it unto the deepest abyss or the highest heavens, even if I must needs founder across stormy seas, ever shall I answer thy summons. And yes, I actually quite literally let it replay. I literally...
It fills you even now, doesn't it? The hunger to bite down on my jugular, to feel the warmth fill your mouth and run over even as you drink deep. Good. Good. A test of your...
A test of your... I will show you. I will honestly show you. Just give me a moment. Oh, Luxarius, Mary, how are you two feeling? Any lingering aches or pains? I can't apologize enough for sending Xenos to find you in Ultima Thule. When he came to me in Charlian, I was truly torn. As ever, there was only one thing on his mind. Forced to make a decision, I reasoned that if he would not be deterred from seeking you out, he might at least aid us in our cause. And so I struck a bargain. In the end, he was true to his word, and you defeated him despite your earlier exertions. But knowing the state you were found in, it could have ended very differently. My decision almost cost you your life, and no words could express the remorse I feel. You worked out. You did the right thing. Because literally, if it wasn't for Xenos butting in, it is a relief to hear you say that. Thank you. If it wasn't for Xenos butting in, it would have been Raps for us. And I hope you know, we were literally fighting the Endsinger on top of Xenos' back. So Xenos still felt the brunt of every attack that was sent at me, at us, on him. He survived all of that without nary a scratch, mind you. Yeah, precisely. So, yeah. Literally the planets colliding and destroying and literally explode. Planets colliding and exploding on his back. Quite literally attacks that were devastating enough to fuck us over. By sheer fucking grit, brother. We defeated Endsinger. He wasn't taking damage. So it was up to us to defeat him. Of course we can fucking defeat him. This fucker was annoying. Time and time again, I've been made to feel woefully inadequate. I wasn't much use in battle, nor could I face the Forum without my nerves getting the better of me. It always fell to you and the others. I must and will do better. Now you see, this is what lit a fire in Kryl to pick up Pictomancer and actually take on a combat class. And I shall begin with the restoration of the students of Baldeshi. Through our work, Charlian will strengthen its ties with other nations, that we may be better prepared to face whatever threats arise in future. Of course, this isn't something I can accomplish alone, but thankfully, I have the staunchest of help in Raha and Ojika, and our other remaining members together. Together, we'll continue Grandfather's work. As before, certain commissions will take us to dangerous locales. We may need to call upon seasoned adventurers. In such times, might you be willing to assist us? Not because you feel obliged, mind you, but because you feel a lure for the task itself. Of course we'll come running. We're adventurers. Marvelous. Should something of interest arise, I shan't hesitate to reach out to you. Until that day, I shall endeavor to become a more dependable comrade. Vamatia. Ehrenwald has pressing matters. According to him, anyway. A pity he couldn't be here to witness this momentous occasion. Though he bids me tell you congratulations. As for me, well, once the Scions disband, I intend to resume my work in Ralger's Reach. I suppose Ehrenwald will need support in Girabania too, though he would not admit as much. Well, he will have my help, whether he wants it or not. Feels a little strange now, my link pearl's gone quiet. Since my unique skills are no longer needed for the safety of the star and all that, I'm going to become an adventurer like you, travel far and wide. I imagine I'll start by heading to Mericidia, or the New World. Just need to find myself a ship first. Ah, Mericidia and the New World. Well, the New World being, you know, Tuliolol. Alphino. Oh, Luxarius. Mary. Pray, forgive me for delaying the gathering. I was writing a letter, you see, to my parents. As busy as Father has been, tending the aftermath of the Exodus, he has been good enough to show concern for the Scions. Yeah, we did. And besides, I've made them worry enough for a lifetime. Henceforth, I will endeavor to write as often as I am able. A little effort to set their minds at ease while we continue to be away from Charlian. I mean, you didn't know about the New World until I actually came back to the source to actually continue the adventure. Literally right after all of this, after the so-called disbandment of the Scions, was when I decided to restart my journey into the multiverse. And in doing so was when I started meeting other women. And then after a few dozen, I met you guys. So, no, you didn't know about the New World. And you didn't know about the source until I told you. And not only that, but I mean, true, but you didn't join me until I decided to, well, until I decided to unlock the universe from its lockdown, the source from its lockdown. Both Alize and I are off to assist with Garlemald's recovery, you see. Though uncertainty remains over what will become of the nation, we cannot well leave the capital in its present state. We will rejoin those members of the Ilzabard contingent, still stationed there. Lucia and Maxima helm the relief effort, with support from our allies, the people of Garlemald among them. They will gradually be joined by those who have finished treating the tempered across the land. Lest you misunderstand, we do not seek redemption for failing Lucinia and her sister. That is a burden we must always bear. What do you mean this? I didn't unlock the source in the beginning of Dawn Trail. You didn't join me for the rite of succession. You came a bit after when, you know, when we had finished the rite of succession. What do you mean dipshit attacked his own family? Oh, right. Oh, wait. That wasn't right after the Rite of Succession. Did you forget that right after the Rite of Succession, me and Mary had wanted to go out and explore more of, Tyrol. So we went to the north side, because all we had done was explore the south side. That was when I, unlocked the universe. And you joined me for a while. And then that's when, Zoralja. Yeah, that was when Zoralja... And then it was much later that Zoralja attacked his own family. Now, nay, we go because of the truth in Lord Quintus's words. The truth that whatever ideals individuals may espouse, nations are not moved to action unless they stand to benefit. For the foreseeable future, the fallen empire will be at the mercy of both internal and external forces. And though I do not doubt the intentions of the contingent, with greater powers involved in a relief effort, our allies may well find themselves drawn into a political agenda. Also, 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Just grabs myself a little snack. When surrounds are attacked, I fully join. Oh yeah, technically. Oh, the Scions, yes. You officially joined the Scions. And though I do not doubt, oh yeah. In going, we seek to ensure that the needs of the people come first, to understand their hearts, that we might better help them to begin anew. Gee, best right, me too. Write you letters. Of course, I would be glad to do so. But I would be gladder still were you to come and visit. And I believe I speak for Alice as well. For fairly as long as I've been in Eorzea, you've been at my side. You've both been at my side, watching over me, in good times and in bad. How many times have we gathered to share tidings? None could possibly keep count. The world is changing, and will continue to do so. Yet no matter what the future brings, I hope that I can ever look to you, in good times and in bad, as a dependable comrade and dear friend both. Thank you, Luxarius, Mary, from the bottom of my heart. Go on, Luxarius, Mary. Don't miss this chance to say a word to each of our friends. After all you've been through together, I'm sure they'd appreciate it. 'Tis a shame the Scions are disbanding, even if only in name. I still fondly recall the day you granted me my uniform. The memory remains vivid, yet it feels like a lifetime ago. I considered returning to the Adder's Nest, but since I've come this far, I've decided I ought to continue my journey and venture to Garlemald instead. I can't hold a candle to the infamous wandering minstrel, but I thought I might share with the Garleans the tale of your epic deeds. Extend to them an olive branch of song, if you will. Blomwida. The exploits of you and your companions are truly an inspiration to us all. I've never felt more compelled to hone my skills, that I one day might be able to accomplish such heroic deeds. Ergmus, the guy over here, means to visit Limsa, and I will join him and continue my search. I know not when we will meet again, but please, take care of yourself. I can still scarce believe our battle extended to the ends of creation, but seeing the Scion's mission to completion was both an honor and a privilege. As for myself, I've spent quite a while away from home, so I think I'll return to Limsa for now. And once I get there, my first order of business will be downing a pint or 3 at the Drowning Wench. Of course it would. Thancred. Ah, our champion and savior. I was beginning to think my chance for an audience would never come. That sounded more amusing in my head. And speaking of heads, I was worried about yours, and Mary's, and the rest of you, for that matter. On the on the men, I trust. Sorry. Glad to hear it. You were in a bad way, and healing magics I know. I'm impressed by how swiftly you've recovered. Then again, 'tis hardly the first time you've cheated death. Both of you. Your strength of will has never failed to astonish me. Look at what you've accomplished. Michi undefeated, her Song of Oblivion cut short, the source and all her reflections delivered from the final days. If you had faltered at the last, then all hope would have been lost, but you held fast. Now Irene has a tomorrow to look forward to, and I can ask for no greater gift than that. As for a lesser gift, however, the next time you see her, I would appreciate you not describing my travel plans with Oriane Jair as aimless wandering. We've a purpose in our roaming. After all, keeping an eye on things in the absence of the science on the world stage. There'll never be an end to the little problems that go untended by nations. We will do our best to help out where and when we can. Which I suppose is an approach not far removed from aimless wandering, when you get down to it. Perhaps you could tell her I'm faring well, and leave it at that. Eh? No need to mention this feeling of being uprooted. I've never been one to stand still for long. When I think of home, 'tis the rising stones which comes to mind. How many times have we set out from this base, thence to return when our work was done? On the day the Scions came together, I only hoped for Minfilia to find a place where she belonged, and never did I expect to find one here for myself. Indulge me, Luxeris. I have a question for you, and imagine Minfilia herself is asking. Are you glad you joined the Scions? There's never... As you should. There's never been a dull moment, that's for certain. Oh gosh, Jada. That's one way of putting it. In many ways, the experience has left us far stronger than when we began. But all good things must come to an end, at least for a time. Should you need a helping hand for infiltration or reconnaissance, you know who to ask. I'll come running, and you'll likely get a certain funny-talking fortune teller into the bargain. The best of friends. They are literally the best of friends, and they will never be too far apart. The salvation Minfilia dreamed for Eorzea comes closer to reality with every step the Scions take. Yes, the world may still be in the throes of change, but it is improving. Jada, what are you talking about? Oh, it's a fly. I thought you were talking about a game. I'm like, holy shoot, you're actually playing a game where you're violent? Oh, fly. Alright. Have fun. I see it happening, day by day, and I sit here, praying that whatever new road you walk will bring you the wonder and joy you deserve. Should you need a rest in between your journeys, do come and join me on the terrace for old time's sake. Honestly, if you aren't lovingly not friends. Oh wow, that's fun. Astidian. Yes, this actually happened. If you have something to say, then out with it. You're not wrong. But yes, this actually happened. Between me, Mary, and Astinian. We just legit... Just worried how you're earning your keep now. You talk as if the Scion's dissolution was more than mere pretense. There may be fewer calls to action, but we should be compensated as before. Why are you concerned? Why are you so concerned for me anyway? In any case, I do not want for options, even if some are worse than others. Prolonged eye. Yeah. No sooner did Americ hear about our disbandment than he offered me a position as a guardsman in the Imperium district. As a former Azure Dragoon, I'm guaranteed to be popular, he said. Who does he take me for? Even without his meddling, I'm perfectly capable of finding employment, and have. Oh? Some days ago, a Hanish envoy arrived with word from Vritra. The worm requests my presence as soon as things have settled here. You didn't deign to mention why I'm needed, but it pertains to dragons, like as not. Huh. In Thavnir, like elsewhere, the phenomena caused by the final days abated when you defeated Meteon. Though it was too late for those who had already transformed, life is beginning to return to normal for the survivors. Of those who sought refuge in Sharlayan, most have already returned home. Said the man who gets lost as bad as Zoro. Alright, you're just repeating it now. But many do not have a home to return to, nor loved ones. By an arrangement between Vritra and the Forum, such souls may remain in Sharlayan, if they wish, to work and study. Vritra was always a satrap in truth. It was gratifying to see him become one in name as well. One who has the complete confidence of his people, if the envoy's tone was any indication. Yeah, now you are. I often find myself speaking favorably of dragons of late. Not so long ago I would have assumed his benevolence hid ulterior motives, but 'tis clear he cares for his people, and they in turn revere him. He's truly grown from his previous hatred for dragons. To know such a nation may flourish is comforting. Vritra's kin sought release from conflict. So weary were they of the suffering it wrought, they surrendered to oblivion. But Midgardsmer didn't give up. In hope he made the journey to distant Aetheris with his clutch of eggs. How bad is it? You have no idea. To the point where it's like he's conveniently where he needs to be, but he didn't even mean to be there. And though his progeny went on to be embroiled in conflict with men, there were times when they transcended hatred to abide in harmony. That is their legacy and their triumph. In my lands, I feel the weight of their struggle and the strength of their resolve, and it lends me strength. These things I might never have learned had I not joined you. Should you ever have need of me, I will come. At the very least, it might be an opportunity to earn coin. Yeah, legit Zoro. I'm gonna talk to everyone else and then let Ishtola be for last. But Hori Boulder, let's see. I still remember the day we sparred together as though it were yesterday. But think how far we have all come since then. Even now, I have not abandoned my dream of besting you in single combat. Of a friendly nature, of course, though I clearly do not hold a candle to the warrior of light at present. I shall continue to train diligently that one day you might consider me an equal. Shakespeare! Far too much blood has been spilt, and far too many lives lost. Still, I'm glad I was able to do something to repay those who showed me a path to the future. Not that our job is over, of course. Far from it. There is much that remains to be done before true and lasting peace can be achieved. To that end, Hori and I mean to set off for Corvos. We expect that the tensions between the Garleans and Corvosi will only flare more with the Empire's fall. Of course it is. Why am I not surprised? Oh, Luxarius. Mary, might you have a moment to talk? I will even give him a book of Shakespeare's... Alright, buddy. With the Scion stepping away from the public eye, I've been left to consider what new endeavors I might pursue. And after speaking with Kryl, I've decided I will be assisting her in rebuilding the students of Valdeshian. Not only am I indebted to Master Gala for giving me a new home, but had our order never existed, I would have never set foot within the Crystal Tower. You can shut your mouth, okay? What happened? A bit too single driven. Damn, that's crazy. What the heck did you just say? Damn. Looking at Mary when you say that? That's crazy. How different my life might have been. I would have never met you. Never became caretaker of the tower. Never became a scion. You gave me the chance to do so much good, and I hope to continue to do so with the students. For an added benefit, new mysteries often find their way to our doorsteps. Mysteries that could prove ideal for fulfilling our promise to embark on a new adventure together, like any we've experienced before. Whenever you have the time and inclination, my friend, I stand ready to accompany you into the unknown. You recall in the realm of the Omicron, when I asked if you thought I may someday be mentioned in your epic? While it is true that to earn a place at your side would be the stuff of dreams, in the end, nothing would give me greater joy than to stand with you in the here and now. There needn't be some grand endeavor. There needn't be a promise. Whenever adventure calls, I won't hesitate to invite you, and I hope that you will do the same for me. As long as you don't overexert yourself. I know. I can all but hear Lena and Beck Lugg's voices each time you remind me. As much as we have already seen, there's still so much we haven't. Who knows? Perhaps we will even encounter survivors of the Omicron somewhere out there. After all, given how they took to the stars, it isn't implausible that some found themselves far from home. And should we encounter a wayward traveler awaiting commands that will never come, I will bid them seek adventure with someone, and with that partner find new purpose, a new dream. For if crystals can hold fast to dreams, why not Omicrons? Wherever your plans may lead, do not hesitate to send word, and should a commission of interest come my way, you will be the first to know. We may have accomplished our goal and put it behind us, but my time with the Scions provided memories that will last me a lifetime. What bliss! To think I was blessed with the chance to experience such unbridled brotherly love. But now that O'Share has decided to set off without his dear brother, without the two of them together, I fear I might suffer withdrawal. Oh my gosh. She's a Yaoi fan. No. I'm so glad the danger is past. There was nothing I could do but pray from here, so I was relieved to the point of tears when everyone made it back safely. I imagine we'll have more free time now, so I was thinking I'd study up on healing magic, that I could make myself more useful in the future. My first stop will be the Astrologicum in Ashgard to learn about Charlian astrology. I must follow O'Share's lead and continue to hone my skills. Not Yaoi. Not Yaoi. I'm so glad I was able to be here at this moment. You know, I consider continuing to follow in Hori's footsteps, but I've realized it's time I found my own way in life. Otherwise, I'll never be half the man my brother is. First things first, I'm going to head to Gridania to visit the Conjurer's Guild and the Archer's Guild. I will do my very best to brush up on my skills before I see you again. And here we go with my beloved Y'shtola. Oh, and we're saying our farewells too. I hadn't at present planned on a journey of any great length. Not that I am averse to a moment or two of quiet reminiscence. Oh yeah. Funny enough, Y'shtola and I married right after Vanaspati. Well, after we ensured that Thavnir was safe, or at least was not in immediate danger. Me and Y'shtola decided life was too short, and well, we made it official then. During the final days. So yes, technically Y'shtola was the first wife, long beforehand. In fact, there was something I've been meaning to ask you. Something that has been in my thoughts since the last flames of the final days subsided. She's talking to Mary at this point. During our travels, we have witnessed more than a lifetime's worth of oddities and spectacles. More than can be easily recalled or remembered. and nestled amongst those memories are certain essential facts. The history of Aetheris and the ancients, glimpses of the Ea, of their culture and philosophy. Rather than simply hoard such treasures in my mind, I wonder if I should not be disseminating them in formal records for a wider consumption. When needed, I have penned reports and prepared briefings, but ever have I balked at the idea of finding the subject of my studies in a book or tablet. Truth is given shape in interpretation. When we seek to capture it with our words, it is invariably molded to fit a narrative, no matter how well-intentioned the rendering. An event is described as sad, a summation which fails to express the emotional complexity, yet the word on the page is what endures, a pale shadow of reality. Throughout history, some have deliberately embellished the truth, but I believe many, if not most, deviations are the result of similar linguistic shortcomings, piling one upon the other, until the end result is unrecognizable from its origin. Which is why I fear that writing an account in my own words would be akin to diluting fine wine with water. Yet, even with the potential for corrupted meaning, I do of course realize the importance of keeping written records. Without them, my search for wisdom would be a painful affair indeed. But what say you on this matter? Should I take up the quill, reflect upon those experiences only we have shared, and seek to preserve them for posterity? Posterity. At this point, even I encouraged... Mary had said this, "I let them be read and remembered," and I also encouraged Y'shtola to, well, jot down the records of her knowledge. Very well then, I shall endeavor to pen what I can of the Ea and the ancient, and of so many other wonders. But I am no scribe. It would be less a polished work and more a reordering of scattered notes. In any case, I feel much better for having sought your opinion, Mary. Left to our own devices, we tend to overthink such things. I will otherwise return to following where my curiosity leads. After all, a safe method of travel to the first yet eludes me, and our venture into the great expanse has prompted an entirely new set of questions. Should you stumble into the unknown, or struggle with some impenetrable mystery, know that I am at your beck and call. It never hurts to see things from a different perspective, and mine is rather different than most. I also kind of make a backhanded joke at her, yes, including her perspective when it comes to under me. You can imagine that Y'shtola kind of backhanded me right in the middle of my face with that. Especially because we were in public. Yeah, she did. And I had also gotten the sofa that night. Funny enough, she came to the sofa to ask me if it was worth it. I told her it was. She then went back to bed. And but she didn't close the door. Spoken your fill, have you? If so, I'm thinking to send everyone off. You got hit again. Well, yes. She left the door open. I came into the room. I climbed into bed with her. She kind of jabbed me in my rib. And that was the only warning I needed. With your permission, then. Your attention, please. At risk of spoiling the mood, the time of departure is upon us. In my capacity as your receptionist, I bid you all safe journeys. Till next we meet, be well. And thus is the end of the retelling of the story, I believe. Oh wait, oh yeah, there's just this bit. Where everyone goes separate ways.
I suppose we're off to Garlemald then.
Oh good, voice acting.
Though we ought to speak with Lord Emmerich first. If he's received word of any recent developments, we need to know.
'Twould be prudent to purchase some warmer clothes at least. Mayhap we can pick up a few souvenirs for Euless and the others while we're at it.
Where will you all be heading next?
Dravania. There is a book I've been meaning to borrow from the Great Google Library.
Oh boy. She's
and I
going to
can
visit
think of at
Master
least
Matoya.
one person who will be most displeased should I fail to visit before leaving.
We've no particular destination in mind, but we do intend to stop in Charlia before we set off.
We had thought to ask after the Loporrits. I am curious as to how well those who chose to remain are adapting to their changed circumstances.
Might we accompany you then? Raha and I were planning to return to the Baldessian Annex.
Commissions have been piling up in our absence, and they must be dealt with ere we begin our work in earnest.
Estinian, you will return to Rads at Han, will you not?
Aye. For Vritra's benefit, though I've yet to hear the details. I may not stay long.
I see. Then it is here the Scions at last part ways, each to some far-flung corner of the realm.
They asked me about what I will do. It was at this point that Mary finally told him of what she had seen through the echo of my past. That I was not of this world. And
But I believe one of our number, a rather important one at that, has yet to divulge his plans.
See? It was at this point that Y'shtola had also confirmed as much, because I had long told her the truth. And I told them all that I would continue my journeys across the multiverse. At least until after a little bit more R&R. During my R&R though was when I spent a lot of time with both with Y'shtola and with Mary. Mary was still not feeling alright mentally. And it was at that point that Mary had actually come around to liking me as well. So much so that me and Mary had also started dating as well. You still understood. After ensuring things there, was afterwards when I had started going to other universes, doing what I could to help them, instead of, death and destruction. And the rest is history.
Quite right.
Indeed.
Fair point.
So, what's next for our humble adventurer?
And yes, both me and Mary spotted this bird. We wished it was Meteon, but it wasn't. Finished. Yet stand tall, my friend. Our journey will never end. Funny enough, we thought this was the end. But no, Dawntro came around. This was just the end of, well, of everything. From where it started, with the problems of the seventh calamity. Oh, Alpus. Benag?
The constancy of this place never ceases to amaze me. An ocean of souls.
Oh shit. It's
shimmering
Azam. Oh
and
right, I
eternal.
forgot. We get a first look at Azam.
And yet, something stirs. Yes. Steeped in darkness, deep as starless night. The beast hungers. Alas, I dare not investigate in earnest before the coming of my guiding star, as he foretold.
As who foretold?
We shall descend to the depths, you and I, to confront the dread beast Pandemonium.
Oh.
Oh, the sights we shall see. The sights we shall see.
He has an adventurer's heart, that's for sure. Actually, I feel like I should continue that storyline. Pandemonium storyline. I did start that. Endwalker. Quests to unlock new content have now become available in Old Charlian. Blah 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 blah. Rest well, champion of Aetheris, for many and more adventures await you. You have completed the quest Endwalker Part 2, exiting New Game Plus mode. And voila. Oh boy. Alright. And since we finished Dawn Trail, we also have the post Dawn Trail, which is a royal invitation, which we won't be getting to yet. There's actually a lot more that I have done. Wait, what? Level 80? Wait, that's a level 80 quest? Since when did level 80 quests just appear at random everywhere? Return to the oh right, return to the Phantom Realm. Wait, that's a level 7. Take with the tons of salt. Huh. Wait, seriously? A level 80 quest back here? Huh? Okay, maybe it's not back here, but... Oh, yep, up here. Oh, Philomene! I wonder. One final journey? Lost in Hermit... Oh, right! They have quests like these, where we actually take a look back at some of the characters' pasts. Right, I almost forgot about this. Oh yeah, and this also shows how Philomene looked in the past. In any case, though. What to do now? Alright. Jin, up to you. What would you like for me to do? Continue with the mission of the gods, which is over here. Quite literally right here. Return to the Phantom Realm. Betrays a gleam in his eyes at the sight of you. If it kind of sucks have literally holding on to the wheel this whole time, and it's why I ask you too. You know that, right? Alright. Let's just continue with this one. Return to the Phantom. Alright. Let's go see the gods. Oh, greetings, Lixarius, Neri. If you've come to ask about developments in our Phantom Realm investigation, then your timing couldn't be better. A short while ago, I received word from Karatia. He and Kryl have completed the preparations in Sharlayan, and are ready to resume fieldwork. Even as we speak, they make their way hither. Let's wait for them together, shall we? What sucks for these is that there's no voice acting, so I'll have to do all the voicing myself. Quite literally. Ah, the little monkey! The little Oppo. Ah. Ah, there they are. Oh. Oh no. I feel bad for Graha. Oh. What in the heavens are you carrying? This, my friends, is the latest technological marvel to come out of Sharlayan. I give you the etheric analyzer. Holding it thus, you take a measure of the ambient ether. Oh. whose waveform is then recorded by the ethereal transcriber at the back. This provides us with detailed data of the environment, which we can study at our leisure. As you know, the Phantom Realms are hidden by illusions. In order to ascertain their nature, I suggested to Kryl that we record the data with proper equipment. Hold on. Freaking laptop decided to crap itself. Fucking piece of shit. Anyways, alright, but yeah. Huh, not bad. But damn, he had to lug that bitch. Give that silver asshole a show from the ethereal sea. Oh, you mean Xenos? Wow. Alas, that equipment is tremendously cumbersome. Raha has done well to bring it here in one piece, and as expensive as it doubtless is, I hope we can return it in the same condition. Return it? Yes, to the Forum. In approving our investigation, they granted us use of the device in addition to their financial backing. Oh. Despite the students' greatly reduced scale, the Forum has faith in our endeavors. Thus did the approval notice declare, I'm proud to say. You mean Emmett Selk? We owe much of this goodwill to the Scions. Yourself, not least of all. Ah. That being said, we can't depend on the Forum indefinitely. No, we must stand on our own 2 feet again, and it begins with our efforts in this investigation. The 12 are meant to be Eorzea's guardian deities, yet they seek battle with mankind. What could it possibly be that motivates them? In treating with them earnestly, hope that we will find the answer. Well, we shouldn't keep Snow Game waiting. Without further ado, let's join her in the Amphilos. He's still stumble walking. Oh, poor Graha. Give that boy a helping hand. I mean, to be honest, I was practically helping him. I was carrying it myself. Also, you gonna switch class or stay a paladin? You know what? I think I'll switch classes. Oh boy. Oh, what's going on now? A cutscene again. Interesting. Yeah, I'll go back to Viper, because why not? Oh, right. Snow Game. I forgot about her. Welcome back. Well now. If that isn't the etheric analyzer, you've done well to get a hold of it. Indeed, we're duly grateful to the Forum for the loan. It's no small thing to be lugging about, but I've always wanted to try it. If you are ready, Raha, you may proceed with measuring the ether of the Phantom Realm. Xarius, Mary, Please assist him, will you? In the meantime, I have a mind to further examine the monument with Snowgame. How does that sound? That class hits hard. Yes, it does. That it does. Like a plan. Like a plan. As a matter of fact, I've already done a little bit of work on that front. As you previously determined, the monument harbors some manner of magic, and this magic, I've since found, takes the form of an epigraph. By consulting experts in the field of archaeology, I was able to make a discovery. Oh? Oh yes, a most startling discovery. That is, the epigraph is largely incomplete, so we can't read it. So you didn't make a discovery. But see, establishing what one doesn't know is also an important step in research. Oh my gosh. Fuck! For a blessing, the language used doesn't appear to be completely unknown. If we can but fill in the missing information, it should be possible to make sense of it. But where do we even begin looking for such information? Why, we ask the gods themselves, of course. By giving them the battle they desire, we're doing them a favor, are we not? That being the case, I dare say they would grace us with their presence if called. Please, come with me. She's a tad bit ridiculous, but that's the norm. Oh, the things I would ask them if they really did appear. Oh my gosh. Huh? Now, going by astrology, the heaven of Earth should be the next to open. And it just so happens I know the perfect incantation for this purpose. Do you? Are you sure? Open Montay. Open Moontoy. What? The fuck? Incoherent southern cussing. Oh yeah, and like bugging a god or goddess is ever a blasted good idea. Wow, that's crazy. It's a time-honored charm passed down in Gridania, whose patron is Nothica, one of the deities said to dwell in the heaven of Earth. Come, everyone, say it with me. Oh my gosh. Are you sure? And they're all looking at me to confirm. Open Montoy. Montoy. Do not entertain her. It worked. It actually fucking worked though. Oh my fucking gosh. Oh. Oh boy. Another one's gonna appear. Oh boy. Who is it this time? Whoa. Fuck. What delightful children you are. I too have desired to speak with you. Oh my gosh, she is starstruck. Oh, whoa. Hello. By the 12, it's her. It's really her. Holy back problem. Holy back problems is crazy. It's her. It's really her. She looks precisely as depicted in the legend. Amazing. Tis an honor to meet you, Nafika. If I may, what is it that you wish to speak about? Look at our wives so we can say it. Yeah, well, look at I mean, I can't lie. Not only that, but I'm gonna be it. Yeah, I believe I've explained this before. All of my wife's proportions have increased due to them gaining their own ether. Mary and Y'shtolo withstanding, but ever since I gained divine ether and had intimacy with them, they have also gained a taste of divine ether as well. They don't have their own, but their bodies also changed accordingly as well. Let's just say they filled out more. What is it that you wish to speak about? You seek to decipher the monument, do you not? Rasu and Freya constantly get back massages from me because their back always hurts. Ah! I mean, if anything, the same goes for Lukua and Vanilla. You seek to decipher the monument, do you not? If you face more of us in battle, I myself included, we shall grant you the key to unlocking that mystery. We love them. Yes, we do. We would, of course, be much obliged for such a gift. But are you certain? The gods before were not exactly forthcoming with your secrets. Closely have we watched you from our respective sanctums, watched as you faced us and pursued the truth with pure hearts and minds. In light of what we have seen, we have concluded thus. Even should you uncover the monument's purpose, you would still be willing to lend us your aid. Help us to fulfill our heart's desire, and so too shall we grant you yours. I look forward to receiving you in my sanctum, my dear children. Oh boy. Well, that is interesting. Oh wow, I've had this bracelet for the longest time, and it's still at level 90. That is sad. Okay. Notice not a word came from her, and she was all gung-ho to ask questions. Ah, true, that's the funny part. It worked. The charm reached the matron. It can be repeated. If it can be repeated, I shall have to mention it in my thesis. Oh god. Derek. I wasn't expecting the god to actually appear. It was but a coincidence, surely. Our efforts to understand the 12 appear to have paid off. The original plan was to revisit the heavens of lightning and fire. But I believe all would agree that we should prioritize Nafika's invitation. Well, Snow Game? Your charm did the trick. The way to another heaven lies open, and beyond it the truth of the monument. I can scarcely wait to pore over the etheric data. Raha, Vixarius, Mary, I leave it in your capable hands. As for you, Derek, may we rely on your guidance once more? Now that we know what awaits, I do not feel my presence is necessary. On the contrary, I would only be a burden. As you wish, of course. We can still count on you to pray for our friends, though, I trust. Alright, after this cutscene, I'm gonna head off too. I'm glad that I could join you this time, Lixaris. Encumbered as I am with the analyzer, I fear I won't be able to assist in battle, but I shall do my part and secure the data we need. Nah, alright, bet. If anything, good night, bro. Sleep well. Oh, at least wait for the name. Now, what will this one be called? Euphrosine? Or Euphrosine? Interesting. Ooh, oh. Interesting. Interesting indeed. I guess we'll end it off here then. Tis was good to show you Endwalker again, to show you how exactly the journey went. But after all that, good night.